What's up, everybody? I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight to the Let's Talk Tuesday First Amendment podcast. I want to introduce myself. I am the announcer, the promoter. Y'all know who I am. It's the Duck. Now, coming to the stage is Dominique and his friend Dartisha.
Man, what's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody, what's good? It is your boy Dominique once again with the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. I am here on another Tuesday to let you know what the hell is going on in the world. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Yes, I still got my Chiefs banner up. I'm just going to represent them because I think they should have been in the Super Bowl. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to hate. Whoever's going to hate, y'all can just kiss my ass. That's the way it's going to be. It is going to be with the way, that's just the way it is. I don't care. You know, I'm going to represent them today just because I can. Super Bowl was over with. What do you guys think about the halftime? Did you see what I saw? I know you saw what I saw. I saw what I saw. We'll go ahead and make this public real quick so everybody can tap on in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. Oh my God. Yes, it is public. Anyone that can see this is great. I'm going to tap into my YouTube page and stuff like that. So, before we get started and everything, if you can hear me, say yes with the thumbs up. If you can't hear me, oh well, I don't know what the hell is going on. But I'm going to pay some bills real quickly. You can always catch me on YouTube at Dominique McKinney. I'm also on Snapchat at Dominique29. I'm also, if you want to be a blessing to the show, or you want to just send me some money because you can, yes, you can. You can hit me up at Cash App at Nico42. That's Nico, capital Nikko. That's just what it is. Then we're going to hit me up on the TikTok at Dominique41, the IG at Dominique29. You can also hit up Brenda Cosperry at Egg McNatic Scorp. You can also hit up the Key to Boo and all the other people at the crew on their Facebook hashtags and stuff like that. So today's show, we are going to say the topic is Boo Boo the Fool. That is the topic of the show. Boo Boo the Fool. We're going to be talking about things that are Boo Boo the Fool. We're going to be talking about are you in love, the whole 9 yards, the whole type of stuff like that. That's just what we're going to talk about. So, well, she just left, but I'm going to bring her back in when she taps on in here. So, how is everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain too much. It's just light. So what did y'all think about the halftime show? What did you guys think? I really want to know your opinions about the halftime show. Did you see what Eminem did and all that other stuff? The white people are in an uproar about that. Yes, indeedy, trickle-mentini, they is. So before I move on, y'all know I don't do this shit alone. I don't. So I'm going to bring in my homegirl, my partner in crime. She is the headache to my headache. She is the narcissism to my narcissism. She is just Key to Boo because she is what she is. She's been here from the beginning. And that's what it is. And we're going to respect that. So we're going to go and bring her in. What's up, boo?
Hey.
Can you hear me fine?
I can hear you, yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure that the people out there in the world can hear us. So what you doing, girl?
I went to the gym and I actually worked out for 48 minutes.
For 48 minutes. Not 48. 40. I don't know what the 4 and the T means, but she worked out for 4 and T minutes. I am not mad at her.
I'm still struggling a little bit.
Still struggling a little bit, girl. I ain't mad at you.
That weight loss is
Absolutely,
getting out of me, but I'm
absolutely.
good.
So, how was your week?
It was pretty good. It's pretty
So,
good. Can't
did you
complain.
watch the Super Bowl like everybody did, or did you just
Yeah,
watch
I
the
did.
halftime show?
I wasn't planning on to it, but my cousin came in from out of town and he wanted us to watch it as a family, so I watched it. I was in and out of it, but then I watched the halftime show, and after that, I kind of was just like, I'm over it.
I'm not even gonna lie. I
They didn't
watched
have enough
parts.
key players.
Right. It was. Wait a minute. Say what? What the hell? What does that mean? They didn't have enough cute. That is just some straight fragonaka bullshit.
Yeah, they didn't have
I
enough key
have
players for me.
no words for that. No words. So I did watch bits and pieces of it due to the fact that I'm an Odell Beckham fan.
Oh yeah, he can
Yeah,
get it.
you know, I'm from New York. That's my favorite team. Ain't no qualms about it. He was a Giants member, fan, teammate, you know. So I like the fact that Odell Beckham finally has a ring to support, you know, him and his cause and stuff like that. I really wasn't interested because I think Kansas City should have been there. Whole nother story for a whole nother day, but we're going to keep it gangster like we always do. So you saw the halftime like everybody else. What is your opinion about the halftime show?
It was pretty good. I was so focused on Mary J. Styles. I was like, damn.
Woo, girl.
I was like, them thighs.
Woo,
Whoa.
Jesus.
I was at the gym like, I'm getting them thighs. Like, I got
Look,
some nice
look,
thighs, but damn.
made you making some life decisions. Do I want men? Do I want women? God damn, Mary, you
Okay.
going like Mary? Look, Mary had me questioning my own situation. Like, so I just say fuck it and go be a stalker or something like that. You
Okay.
know what I mean? But yo, Mary, the thigh.
Boy, I was like, overall, the halftime show was pretty good. I'm not a big Dr. Dre fan, but overall, the halftime show was pretty good. I was surprised that they let them, do a lot of what they do, but I think at that point they didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about all the artists on that stage, even if they were to try to cancel them, I mean, they all good. You know what I'm saying? But it was good to just see them all at their age still performing and
Right.
doing very well. But overall, I was just only thing I would critique is somebody could have did a little better with Kendrick Lamar's suit. It looked like it was really big. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that was the only flaw about that. The only flaw was Kendrick, in my opinion. Now, yes, the song that he did was dope, what he's known for, but we're talking about the legends of hip hop.
yeah,
Everybody, I'm not even an Eminem fan, but I give Eminem credit. You know, I can't even call him a culture vulture. You know, he is what he is. The boy can flow. I'm not a fan of his, but you know, it is what it is. He got some stuff that I like, but I'm not a fan.
yeah,
I think that he wanted to be the token white boy in the crew, and that's how he made his career. Needless for me to say if that's how he was right or wrong, but that's just my opinion. But with the people that were up there, they are icons in their own right. Eminem is an icon. You know, he's the only white dude really signed to Death Row that came out there and made a statement. You know, to me, that was a testament to Dr. Dre's ability as a producer. When you're producing music and stuff, you got to have a catchy eye. You got to look at all of this type of stuff. And I'm really digging. I like that. But I think the only flaw really was Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, and with 50 Cent almost passed out.
Right? Yeah, he's not 50 Cent no more. He's a dollar bill and a half. They was killing him. He got a little chubs on him now.
Yeah, he do. He can still get it though, but he got
But
a little.
I'm not giving him shit, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, but when you making shows like Power and Ghost and you got credits like that, and you making that money, you banking it in, so absolutely you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah.
So you can look however you want to do. I mean, he still got a little shape to him, a little cut to him, but he's a thickums now. He didn't ate too many yams in the last Thanksgiving, not to be like that and stuff like that. So I
He's
will.
thicker than a Snicker, but he can still get it.
I am so done with you. So done with you. Oh my God, though. But yeah, I would think, and he was the only one that kneeled in there, and they're trying to make that a big of a controversy because they said that the NFL had told them not to kneel. And I posted a video on my page that I'll put the link in the description about how this one lady on TikTok talking about the only person that kneeled, was the white boy, But if you look at everybody on that stage, they didn't have to kneel because the things that they've done in the past for the culture and for the struggle speaks for itself. Every one of those people on that stage supported Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From Snoop Dogg, Dre, 50, they all supported. Not their person on that stage have not supported Black Lives Matter and the struggle for the culture and stuff like that. So yes, he did the kneeling. You know what I'm saying? Colin Kaepernick did his part. Now it's just for us to take up the struggle and continue on what he's doing because, he risked his own career. He could have been one of the greatest of all time in there to do it and stuff. And, he sacrificed his whole career for that. And, I truly, truly do appreciate Colin Kaepernick for his sacrifice and stuff like that.
The funny part about it is the veteran that told him that the most respectful thing to do was to kneel has come out several times, and other veterans have come out and said he's not disrespecting us. This is what we do. So for people to still be pissed about that part is hilarious because it's like, how many times all these veterans are going to come out and say, "Hey, we told him to do that. He's not disrespecting." And y'all still mad? I'm just like, it is what it is. Like at this point,
and here's something that gets me in this whole situation. They say that he was disrespecting the flag by kneeling and stuff like that. What that flag represents now is not what it was representing back then. The times have changed. The authorities have changed. The government has changed. The people fighting for that flag are different. Now, yes, there's a baseline of what the American flag represents and stuff, but also remember, there are people out there fighting for us to be able to have the freedom of speech. Regardless if you like it or not, or you agree with it, you have the freedom of speech. That's one thing that's the reason why I love the title of this show as being the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday. Because the First Amendment guarantees me the ability as an American citizen to be able to say what I want to say without malice, whether you like it or not. That's one thing that I always try to tell law enforcement. Most law enforcement officers act on emotions and act on their feelings because somebody does not do what you say or somebody backtalks you. Granted, yes, you may have had a bad day. You're human. You have emotions like anybody else. But when you're placed in that position of authority like that, that comes with a greater responsibility than the average person. That's why people be boo-boo the fool. You know what I'm saying? Because people are realizing, yes, we have rights. It's not the fact that we don't have rights. We're exercising it. If I want to tell a cop, shut the fuck up, you can't get mad and say, oh, that's disorderly conduct. Now you're reaching for something. You're trying to justify or rationalize your feelings. If when you pull me over, the law says, number one, you're supposed to state the reason why you pulled me over. You're supposed to prevent, anytime a cop, a law enforcement officer engages in the public, they're supposed to announce their president, produce 3 forms of ID. How many cops have you seen produce 3 forms of ID? And it says when you have contact with the public, and that's no matter if it's a traffic stop, whether it's you walking by, anytime you engage in the public, you're supposed to present 3 forms of ID because that's what separates you from an imposter.
Yeah.
That's what separates you from these other people out here trying to desecrate your name and stuff. That's the reason why these rules and stuff are in place. That's boo-boo the fool.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do this show. So today's show, we're gonna talk about things, situations, and people that are boo boo da fool. Boo boo straight da fool.
Yeah.
For an example, does love still exist? Are do people still fall in love, or is people together by convenience, or people together just because they doing the most, they being the fool?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't. I think it happens, but I think it happens on a very very smaller scale that people actually literally fall in love. It's more or less the convenience. Like I watch a lot of YouTube, and I be looking at these YouTube couples. They all do the same thing. Now maybe that's what's popular, so people can, they get the views and stuff like that. But every couple is gonna do a prank. They're gonna have prank wars. But in the midst of these pranks, they all do the same pranks. I left a condom in the car, or lipstick on the shirt, or I'm going over my ex. Now let's just think realistically now. If every time a situation, an argument, or something comes up in your relationship, and y'all have a disagreement, and the first thing you do is jump defensive and want to leave or accuse somebody, y'all don't need to be in a relationship. That's toxic.
Yeah.
That's a lot of toxicity right there. Now, I know most of it is acting. That's them acting. But let's just take these scenarios real life. Like, I watch Devon and Jazz. I've recently started getting into them. I just seen one of their older videos where he had lipstick on his shirt. Now, the one thing I don't like about their relationship is she's very abusive. And I think women take advantage of that. And I totally agree and disagree. Her first thing, anytime they get into an argument or something, she yells, she cusses, and she tries to hit him. Now, he covers up, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to sit there and beat a punch back because I done seen him snap off on him. But if that is your first go-to, and we're thinking realistically and stuff like that, you got to be boo-boo the damn fool to think that a man is supposed to sit there and just let you abuse him. And that's literally what it is. It's abuse. Because if we swing back or if we retaliate in any kind of way, we're immediately, our life is over with. Immediately. She can take everything. Fuck half. She can take everything. She can call the police. She can lie. And I'm not saying that the abuse does not go both ways, because number one, nobody shouldn't be hitting nobody.
Yeah.
But I do think that a lot of women, and she does. And again, I know a lot of it is acting, right? But if she does this acting and as serious as she is, that lets me know she does that in real life.
Yeah. That's something that I don't play with. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even act like you're gonna hit me or act like you're gonna abuse, especially because of my history. But it's just like that to me is not funny. Now, granted, I've seen some of those couples online who make a lot of money. So hell, if I want to pretend like you my boo, and we make then hell yeah, I'm gonna pretend like you my boo. You know what I'm saying? Like I would even do it with that one person that gets on my nerves every day. You know what I'm saying? Like we can pretend like we boyfriend and girlfriend. But at the end of the day, it's just like I'm not the type of person that like you see couples who be online, they taking pictures of everything they do. I'm just like, put the phone down and enjoy each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think so many people now I think we lack the thing of talking. You know what I'm saying? So many people are jumping into relationships and not getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it always goes, most people, but not all, most people would have sex raw before they talk and have a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us listen to the music and we go by what they're doing to the music. I had a conversation with my godson. I was like, a lot of the music that you listen to is toxic, but I hope that you're not following their example. So, I mean, to answer your question, I do still believe in love, but I think that a lot of people have kind of stepped away from it, and then they're just acting a fool and they're doing what they do. Doesn't mean that I'm still not going to pursue or go, look for it, but I kind of believe like it's fading. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we're so focused on, we're so much in love with our phones and technology than we are loving ourselves, and I think that's the reason why it's fading to me personally.
I totally agree with you. I am so in love with my phone that I mean, literally, I'll marry my phone. Like I'll be mad if I lose my stylus pen, and I hardly ever use it.
I
What's
just
sad
be
is
mad over the pictures on it.
well, I can show you how to back them up and stuff in your Google Photos and other places, but that's neither here nor there,
Oh yeah, I
right?
get that because I lost my phone a couple of years ago, and that I hurried up and found that I could delete it because I was like, if he gets in my phone, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, you know what? They got apps now to where you can erase stuff, lock stuff, find it. I remember a couple years ago, I was down at Jambo's. I was doing security, and I I don't know why the hell, but my coat got stolen. This
Mm,
is a brand backstory. I was at the thrift store. I was looking for a little computer chair because I was working from home, right? About 4 or 5 years ago, and I happened to go through the coat section because they said they had 25% off on
mm,
all coats. So I was just like, let me go through here. I've never found anything in thrift stores that really fit me other than shirts. I found me this nice peanut butter leather Eddie Bauer coat. Had the nice thick fur lining on the inside, but it was smooth leather on the outside. Had a couple of it was a fresh ass coat. I think
mm.
I paid like 30, 40 bucks for this coat. Come to find out, the tag inside said $4.99. I had it checked out. It was a legit Eddie Bauer coat. That was a $500 coat.
Oh wow.
The guy at the Eddie Bauer store on the plaza tried to buy it from him. I'm like, nah, I'm not a spender, but I'm going to enjoy it. I paid 30 bucks for this coat.
Hmm.
So it was cold that night. I think I had that coat a week or so. Wore the Jambos, set it over the counter, went to clear out the thing. Somebody stole. I know the dude that stole it. I found out later, but he
Hmm.
stole my coat, but it had my phone in it.
Mm.
And I think I had a LG stylus from Metro. I was so livid that my phone was gone, and I wasn't tripping because the next day I just went straight up to Metro. I think the phone was like 150 bucks. Metro was having a deal. I had the bread. It was just like, but it's the fact that I had to start all over again.
Yeah.
And I had learned a long time ago about syncing your accounts because I had lost a phone years ago. When I first got out, I had a Samsung Slide. The phone had a little keyboard in the back
Oh,
that you
cool.
flip
Yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
I had lost that phone, and the guy at the store showed me how to sync up my stuff to Google. So my contacts and all that. So I was just mad at the fact that somebody stole my phone. Then I had to start all over with pictures, and that's like passwords. Who remembers passwords?
Mm-hmm.
Everything now is biometric scanner or a PIN number. If you was to tell me to log into Facebook right now, I wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I probably could remember a couple of older passwords and stuff like that. But it's like, who logs into something? That's the worst feeling in the world. And I promise you, the dude that stole the code, I went boo boo the fool on him. I caught him on Instagram. Yo, motherfucker, where's my code? Oh, I don't have your code. Motherfucker, I just tracked my goddamn phone to your house. It was,
Mm.
everybody, I looked at the cameras. Everybody seen you walk out with my coat. Now, I know I'm going to chalk it up to you being drunk. You grabbed the wrong code. I still ain't never seen my code on my phone.
Oh wow.
Still to this day, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone because I'd have hurt that man over that coat. That was a
Mm.
nice damn coat. You know how hard it is to find coats to fit fat motherfuckers like myself.
I feel you.
Nice Eddie Bauer coat. I'd have paid $30 for.
Yeah.
So that's one boo boo the fool scenario. Other boo boo the fool scenarios is ratchetness. I am a total fan of viewing and watching ratchetness, but I hate it. I hate to see it in person. Because me, I'm that type of person when I go out in public, there's a certain caliber, a certain way that I want to carry myself and be
Mm-hmm.
seen. You know, But it's like some people just don't care how they look, how they smell, how they move it. I'm like, I know damn well if I smell you, you smell your damn self.
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised because I was around the girl that I smelled her through the table. Like she smelled so bad. I went through my whole day in my head. I was like, okay, I know I woke up at 7 o'clock. I put my feet on the floor. I did wash my ass. Like she smelled so bad. I'm smelling her and my best friend. I'm smelling me and my best friend. I'm just like, bitch, whose smell is damn bad? And I found that it was her. I was like, what the fuck?
Are you referring to Taylor?
No. Me and Taylor never went out.
Oh man, that's bad when you just walk past a person. You be like, "Nigga, are you nigga really?"
I think she annoyed me so much my nose just stopped working. I was just like, this. She's the first and only time I allow somebody at work that calls me to just say fuck it, like
fuck the job, fuck everything, bitch. When I see you on break, I'm beating your ass.
Like, you getting on my nerves. I feel grateful for that job not fired me.
You know what? I was at a temp job one time. It was a part-time gig, and this white dude just kept talking, just kept running his mouth. We on this. It was a company called Ink Cycle, and here's a boo boo the fool moment. I know I was wrong, and I allowed him to get the best of me, but it was the fact that we on this line and we were making recycled ink cartridges for printers. Everybody had a station to do. His job was to take it, wipe it off, finished product. Mine was to feed the line. I had to take them, slow them up, fill them full of ink, slide them down. But he just kept running his mouth, blah, blah, blah. And he was slowing us up, And in those situations, we had to go by a certain quota. We had to have so many done per hour to keep our production up. Oh, I got to hear this man out. This was my line. I was in charge of. Everybody was cool, but this one motherfucker. He just kept talking. I'm like, yo, my man, you got to stop. You got to work. All you have to do is just wipe the excess ink off, put them in the tray, slide it down. That's it. You could do 2, 3 at a time. You could do 1 at a time. But you slowing us up. He just like, I don't tell me how to do. He bugged me. I said, you know what, man? I tell you what I do. You got one more time to say something stupid to me, and I guarantee on lunch break, I'm going to knock you smooth the fuck out. His exact words, ain't nobody going to touch me. I'm such and such. I'm a golden gold block. Okay, you so right. Kept talking. We had about 30 minutes, and the job was across the street from Quick Trip. So we all went to Quick Trip like we always do. He walked over to his car. As he was pumping his gas, I walked, hey. He said, huh? I hit him dead in his mouth. Damn. Dropped him. Opened up the back seat. Put him in the car, put the pump up, and left his ass there. Boss came back and said, has anybody seen Troy? I don't know where the fuck he at. He might have just left, People do that. They, can't do the job, and they leave on the lunch break. Yeah, I knocked him smooth the fuck out. One hit a quitter.
I bet you did.
Pissed me off. And it was so cold. And it was like he wasn't even missed. I know I'm going to go to hell for this, and Ink Cycle gonna call me and tell my day I'm gonna have to, be put on suspension. Although I ain't worked there in 9 goddamn years, but like he just got on my nerves. So I just went straight boo with a fold on him.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary sometimes to show your ass and go boo with a fool, cause you gotta let people know, especially I hate Karens. I've been praying for a damn Karen. Now, I got a neighbor. She can be a Karen, but we call her Pamper Lady. Because she's this older lady, and I don't know, maybe she was sick, couldn't hold her mud or something like that, but she was always walking around with a soggy damn diaper, on medication, always drunk. Neighbor done called her. I come in 3 o'clock in the morning on the weekends because I work. And she'd be laid out just drunk by the car.
Damn.
So, and this is when I had my pit bull. So she got mad because she burning trash back there, and the pit bull is barking. But it's my dog in my yard.
Mm-hmm.
So she gonna tell you need to shut up, bitch. You need to stop burning shit. It's a dog. It's 9 o'clock at night. Why you burning shit at 9 o'clock at night? So she come over to the door and she knocks on my door, and I'm, you know me, I answer my door, my drawers. I don't care. You come over unannounced, you gonna get what you get. So I answer my door, my drawers. Yes, you need to get your dog. And I'm like, ma'am. She just kept on talking, ma'am. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, the fuck away from my goddamn, I will smack you and all your little suck. I went smooth off on the lady, calling over here bothering me about my damn dog. So about 2 weeks later, she wrote a note apologizing, stuck it in my door. But then that same weekend, she called the police on me.
Oh, wow.
So the police came. We in the backyard with the dog running around. All he basically said was, because it was a pit bull, I gotta have metal bowls, make sure I have a housing structure for him. Other than that, dog is cool. Mm-hmm. So we see Pampered Lady on the back porch when we in the backyard, and she's peeking her head out. Tell me why she called the police on the damn police.
Oh, wow.
We listening to the call on his radio. He has to call in the dispatch and say, just ignore that.
Mm-mm.
Because she wants to be boo boo the damn fool.
Wow.
So give me a boo boo the fool moment for you.
We could talk about that Karen I experienced. Was it about a week or so ago? The one that got pissed off because when I got the free food from her, I didn't say thank you.
You ain't told me about that one.
I did. I called you the next day. Remember?
Well, let us know. The people on the First Amendment ain't heard this one. Maybe I've heard it. We got to tell them.
So I'm on this Raytown free group, right? And then people in the city of Raytown, they be posting stuff that they give away for free, right? And so I posted stuff, and people, so because it's COVID, if somebody comes to get some of the stuff that I've given away, I set it outside. They say they're gonna be here 4:30. I set it outside. They get it and they leave, right? So the lady posted that she has some food. It was some nice food. So I was like, bet, I'm low on food. So I sent her a message and I'm saying, hey, I'll get off at 7:30. I'll come get the food. It took me 3 different times explaining to her, when I get there, I'm going to text you and say I'm there. You set the food out. I come get it. And then I leave, right? There's no need for us to interact. It's late at night. It's COVID. I don't need to see you. So I get there. I get the food. And I get in my car. And I send her a message. I say, hey, thank you. Have a blessed night, right? And she sends me a message. Okay. I'm not thinking much of it. Maybe you don't understand blessed. It is what it is. So 5 o'clock in the morning, I get a text message. No, I get a Facebook message saying, I hope you don't throw the food away. And next time you need to be more polite. Bitch, who are you talking to? Like, who the fuck? Like, I told her, I was just like, I'm a grown ass woman. Like, you can't tell me how to react or how to show, you can't tell me what the fuck to say. I'm just like, I'm getting so pissed off, but I know me, I got to bring it down, because if I get so pissed off, it's going to last for a couple of days and I'm going to take it out on everybody. So I happen to look in the Facebook group and she's like basically saying, how she's not going to donate food anymore because somebody's unappreciated. Oh, I got time today. So I basically explained the situation in the groups, explaining, what happened. And they went from, oh, this bitch done lost her mind. So it just, but the whole time I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to get to her level, because if I do, it's going to, like what that lady Tabitha Brown said, just because you're having a bad day, don't go mess up somebody else's. So it was just crazy, because I'm just like, you're on the group, you're giving out free food, and you're mad because I didn't kiss your ass. I said have a blessed night. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bitch. It got to the point, like, even the administrator of the page reached out to her because she blocked me on Facebook. And the administrator was like, I went to go talk to her, but she still feels like she didn't do anything right. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong. But I'm just like, I don't understand what the fuck is you mad about. You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
I feel like this. I'm gonna be honest with you, straight out. I have always been the type to try to make peace, turn the other cheek, be the bigger person. I've always tried to do that. That's something that my father was very, very strong-willed about. One of his biggest things was is he always used to say, "Son, blessed are the peacemakers." You know, always try to find another way. My dad was one of the biggest, kind-heartedest people in the world. I've seen so many people try to do him wrong, and no, don't get it wrong. He wasn't perfect. There was a few times he snapped, but for the most part, he was a peaceful guy. So I learned that from him. But as I got older, Dad, I love you to death. May you rest in peace. Fuck making peace. I want to be the asshole. I'm tired of turning the other cheek. I'm tired of holding my tongue. You know. And so there's a video. I should have posted it. I think it's in my. Let me see if I can find this video. Found this video on YouTube. It's this old white dude talking crazy to this young dude in a grocery store. It's like a gas station. And I guess the old white dude didn't think the little youngster was gonna run up on him, right? So he was just like, so what you gonna do? You gonna hit me in front of all these people, blah, 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 blah? And dude was like, I will fuck you up. So he turned around and walked off, you know what I'm saying? And the old white dude was just like, well, good, I'm glad. Put your stuff up there, boy. Man, that dude turned around and hit him so hard. I mean, knocked him smooth up. Came up with a couple of follow-ups. You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious.
I mean, in that situation, even though, with the term "boy," how he said it, it would have pissed me off, but I still would have walked away. I would have cussed him, smoothed out, but I still would have walked away because I know me. Once I hit you, once you piss me off to that point, I'm
Right.
going for attempted murder, if not murder, 'cause I'm beating your face in. It's like with the lady who was being rude and talking all the shit. I was just like, you forgot I have your address on my phone.
Right.
That's
Right.
I can come around the corner and just knock on her door. So you want to talk? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I got me and some other people. But I was just like, the biggest thing is just like other people can act a fool, but I know me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she could have took me there and then been okay. But I'm allowing her to piss me off that bad. So I was just like, you know what?
You know, I agree with you. There's
It's
like,
it's
as
not-
my dad says, there's always another way. I agree with that, and I live by that. That is one of my creeds that I live by, is that there's always another way. But I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no way that I would have. Okay, let me rephrase that. I would have to try my best not to hit that dude. If you didn't already talk crazy to me and I done walked away, but you follow me and you come up with a follow-up with a derogatory or disrespectful remark, now you're asking for it.
Yeah, in that situation, I would have before I swung, I would have let him know because I've been in racist situations and I've had to remind people, uh, you don't really know who I am because once I go there, it's no stopping. So it's best for you to leave me alone. Like when I worked at Hy-Vee and the customer was being racist, I turned around and I was talking to myself. I said, Nikita, he don't know you. No, he don't know you. Turn around and do your job because he don't know you will burn this place down. And then when I said it loud enough to he to hear me, and when I turned down, he had a whole different attitude. So if I get to the point where I'm warning you that you don't want to take me there and you still go, then I've warned you. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I would pull out my camera like, look, I'm warning him. If you know what I'm saying, I've warned you that you're gonna get your ass whooped, and if you don't, then. But like I said, I try not to go there, but in that situation, I'd at least warn him. Listen, okay,
I think the dude did right by when he initially turned around and walked away.
yeah, he did.
Dude was talking crazy. He just turned around, walked towards the counter, about to pay for his drink, and the dude followed up. That was your warning.
Yeah.
See, and this is what I try to tell people, racist people, Karens, even niggas, period. when a person give you that opportunity to leave the situation alone and you still continue to egg them on, then fuck them. You need to get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
So what my girl Kendra Burnley says, hey, you know what? We should just go on and just send her a link and try to get her to come on here. She's on Facebook.
Okay.
So I'm going to send her a link.
That's what's up.
CFO Kendra come on here. You know, she be acting bougie sometimes. You know, I have to watch her. But I'm going to see if she's on here, see if she come on. But yeah, I mean, in that whole situation, and I'm that dude. I'm like you. I'm that dude. I catch you. I'm not even going to warn you. I'm going to try to warn you. But if you don't take my warning seriously, then that's on you.
Yeah, and you know, like when they, you know, when my nickname being Quiet Storm, that really is me. It's like, okay, I'm at least give you a warning, because when I snap off, it's gonna take my mama and Jesus on the phone to get me to sit down. That's if you can get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't want to go that far, so that's why I don't do it. But yeah, other people can act a fool. Just don't let them get to you, because it's like,
Oh, man, look.
Plus nowadays, people shoot and kill for less than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to just lose my life because you acting a fool today. Because you never know what people are capable of nowadays.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the reason why I am glad that I have not really experienced the Karen for real.
Me too.
Like I want to, because I'm not going to have no type of resolve, no type of justification. You know, I went to Branson a couple years ago. When was it? The first time I went to Branson, you know, and there was a situation where a dude had disrespected somebody close to me, a Walmart worker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, dude, you see she getting out the car. We called him Polly Parrot because he looked like a damn parrot.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And, you know, she getting out the car, you know, you can tell she disabled. He was like, well, you can't park here. Motherfucker, I know who the hell where I can park at. And he just kept on. Got to the point, I said, I will beat the shit out of you. Down here in Branson. And it was a week prior to the white lady getting caught, the teacher situation down there. What's up, Jay? I'm going to say, Jay, let me go bring Kendra on before she starts smoking her cigarette. How you going to just light up while we just on the damn show?
She at home. She comfortable.
What's up, Kendra? How you doing?
I'm good, boo. How are you?
Girl, we are on the show talking about Boo Boo the Fool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we are talking about Karens, Boo Boo the Fools, situations that require us to be Boo Boo the Fools.
You know me. I'm ready to go every day. Like,
Every day, your ass is ready to go. Okay, so Kendra's a nurse, y'all. For y'all don't know, she's a nurse. She works with all the old people, all the COVID peoples and stuff, right? And Kendra be ready to snap off.
I take my hat off to you. Ooh, Jesus.
it's because I got such a good heart and I don't got time for fuckery.
So, Dottie J said, hey, Kendra.
Hey, boo. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to tell King about it.
See, that's what I'm saying. You brought a whole crew of people, and where's they at? Y'all know we coming on today.
Look, I've been working day shift, boo. You know how that do me? Like, that's for the stupid. That's where the money is right now.
So Dr. J said, I got a good heart too, but you know I can't. Yo, I take my hat off to y'all. I can't do what y'all do, because I'm going to be honest with you. I can't do it. I've been in saying something, lost my job, lost my license, all my credentials. I've been to cut somebody out.
I mean, I've done all of that. I've lost my job, no licensing or nothing. I've said just enough to keep my licensing, but enough to be fine.
That's bad. How do you do it?
Because like you get in these situations, especially like when you're in geriatrics, in the nursing homes and stuff with these old people, and you see how much their family don't give a fuck, and they're dying, and just the look in their eyes like they need you, they want you, you know, and they don't have nobody, and like even still, like you could get, for instance, I was working in Edwardsville. And we had this guy. He was like in his 90s, and he was a mean bastard, like racist as fuck. But I gave him the best care, and like he ended up dying before I left. It was just like, in one hand, I'm like, that racist fuck deserved to die, like because he was in his 90s and he was a full code. Most people after 60 get a DNR. You know, do not resuscitate my ass. You know, this guy has full code, so that's chest compressions, everything, till AMR gets there. And so, of course, when we found him dead, we had to start chest compressions, right? And I'm doing the compressions, and, you know, rigor mortis sets in faster for older people. So he's already starting to get hard. So I'm having to put extra force to do this CPR, right? My glasses fell in the dude's mouth, so I instantly just, like, threw up all over him because that grossed me out. Because he's dead, but I have to do this per law till the ambulance gets here. So it was a whole fucked up situation. But, you know, I still felt bad for the dude because he had COPD, and the shift before hadn't gotten his oxygen on that he had been ordered 8 hours prior to that. He might have been alive still, you know, so there's that. But, like, at the same time, it's like, you're like 60 pounds. Yeah, you've been called me the N-word B 77 times today, and I want to slap the taste out of your mouth, but what you really gonna do? You know? But, and then you still have the part, like I said, where, good, another race is gone. So
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Because my thing is I understand that you're old and I try to respect my elders and stuff like that, but you're not going to sit there. And I know a lot of older people like that are set in their ways and don't mean it to be disrespectful, and that's all they know. I get it. But if I come in having a bad day and you call me a punk ass nigga or you little short gorilla looking some bitch, I'm going to tip your wheelchair over.
If you on death's door, don't do it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You on death's door, we can push you that way.
Like, there's been times where, like, I've found myself in weakness and unprofessional, knowing that this person is wildin', and I can say some real slick, fucked up shit real close to them in their ear and walk away for 10 minutes and they'll forget the whole, whole situation. But hey, girl, you ready to go to dinner?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that especially if they got odd time. You old bastard, huh? What you say? I said you look good today.
How you doing, girl?
You fucking fat motherfucker, huh? What you say? I said, girl, we gonna eat us some bacon today. See,
I out of their eyesight for a little bit and they forgot.
See, I can't do that because I'll have fun doing that. Soon as they come back, that's why I can't do it. I can't do it because soon as they come back around, you nasty, no good motherfucker. Huh? What you say? Girl, we gonna watch Speed 2 today.
They know they don't remember, so all the staff do it.
Yeah.
That's why I can't do it.
Some people will probably just, to go from having your own home to living in a nursing home. It could break people down. Because I had an aunt that she went from having her own home, to her own apartment for years, and they put her in a nursing home. She was just like, fuck it, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But I know myself, I can't do it. That's why I say I take my head off the nurse because I'm just like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I am the worst patient. I am the worst patient in the world.
I'm the worst patient.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm the worst patient. Because straight out, I'm gonna want you to only care to me and nobody else. I'm gonna call you every 5 minutes.
Every patient's like that, though. No patient gives a fuck about the next patient. You can tell them, hey, I got dude dying next door. Well, anyway, I still need my pain pill.
I don't even want that. I just want the sponge bath. That's all I want.
You know what? When it comes to being in the hospital, thank God I ain't been in a minute. I'm cool. Like, do your job. Because I know you have a hard day, but let it be a cute, thick nurse.
But you have to be mindful, especially being a black woman going into these institutions. You really need to be mindful.
Okay. It's funny you said that. Okay, so I know a lot of nurses, a lot of people that go into nursing or the healthcare field. Is it a lot of competition being a woman, being a black woman? And Dr. J said that we nasty. I know I'm nasty because I don't do hospitals, but if I got to go in a hospital, I really like sponge baths. So I'm gonna be ringing the bell. You can keep the pain medication. You can keep food. I'll be hurting, but if you want to give me, I'm happy with the sponge bath. This is saying. But anyway, that's just me. Let me get back on subject since we talking about Boo the Fool. Is it a lot of competition being a woman and then being a black woman? I also know that still a male-dominated field. You have to deal with doctors and stuff like that.
The doctors do have a lot of God complex going on. You still hear a lot of them that will say, "Oh, and where did you get your medical degree? Oh, I thought I never said so." That type of shit. It's like, we technically saved the lives though, because you wouldn't even know where to start if I didn't tell you the signs and symptoms and things. And if the aides didn't see it first, because they answered the call out.
So what about other nurses and stuff like that?
There kind of is, because like when they really try. They don't want you to be like a director of nursing at a place like that. They get you in and out of there fast when you're black. They don't want you to be like charge nurse, stuff like that. I can be, and some of the stuff that white medical staff does and gets away with, but a black person does the same thing. They wrote up and fired and everything. But, and then a lot of them get jealous because, like, we'll be the ones like, so you let so-and-so get away with not getting a shower in a week? No, I'm going in there, and patient rights is one thing, but then there's nurse judgment. Bro, the way your skin's set up, I don't care what you want to do today. I'm going to take care of you, so you can come kicking and screaming, but you're getting a good bath. Period.
Yeah, see, that'd be me.
Or you can sign out AMX, whatever you want to do, and I won't touch you then. But until you sign the paperwork, because you already signed paperwork that says I got to do a test. So let's go. Or let me get on this walk. Yeah, I'm gonna need 4 or 5 of y'all. We got to get him down here.
See, I'm the one that you would call when you need 4 or 5, because I'm just gonna grab him by the ankle. Get your punk ass down. Get your nasty ass in the damn shower.
Sometimes you can't do that though, because sometimes their bodies are delicate, so you need.
Right. That's why I wouldn't be good for that job. I know my limitations, because especially now one of my favorite shows, and I know I'm still going to hell about this, is the My 600 Pound Life people.
Oh, Lord
Man,
Jesus.
they're the worst patients. I cannot stand bariatric patients. I hate to say it, but
Oh Lord, you know your ass big.
preventable.
Right. You know your ass big, and the doctor that told you stop eating so goddamn much or your ass gonna die. Like, I seen the one story about the black girl and her husband. Now, she 800 some odd damn pounds. She in the hospital because, like, she was just so bad to where they immediately had to start, getting her help. She got her damn boyfriend sneaking into pizza and stuff. Now, we know her big ass can't get out and go get it. As soon as the pizza come, she tell on him.
Mm-hmm. Well, how am I gonna get it?
How you tell on the motherfucker that brought you the goddamn food? Talking about, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna help you.
Because they don't want to be.
Hold on, we can't hear you. Your thing went bad.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
We can't hear you.
I can hear her. I can hear
her.
her. I can hear you. You're fine.
She can hear me though.
I don't know what the hell she done did. Who the hell?
I can hear her clearly.
Huh?
I don't know. You can't
Turn it up. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
We still can't hear you.
I can hear her.
Go in and then come back out.
How do I do that? You know I'm not texting.
I'm gonna drop you from the studio. Just redo it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I heard her. I don't know what's the problem.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Before we go.
Don't do that.
We
to
got
her.
the girl, my other co-host. She's one half of the reverse Oreo tree cookie situation. She just got off of work. She was talking to Miss Betty about her damn cell phone plan. Miss Betty been with Sprint since it was Yortel, and she don't want to get no damn phone. So BC's ass done talk to her about getting a new damn phone and stuff. So, hold on 1 minute. Hey, BC, how you doing?
Hey.
I see you, girl. You got the peach of the situation. Hold on, let me see if Kendra's on here. Kendra, can you hear us?
I can hear you perfectly.
We can't hear you at all.
You were yelling. I could hear her just fine backstage.
You can hear this spot? Hold on 1 moment.
Yeah, you need to use your indoor voice. Like, we're all indoors.
Girl, let me go grab my drink. I didn't know we was drinking tonight.
Are we drinking? So I got to go get my drink too?
I'm on a health tip, so I'm not drinking.
Okay, so we have often imitated. What the hell did it say?
Never duplicated. I was that last week.
Girl, you changed your name more than people change their drawers in the summertime. Lord, so how's Miss Betty doing? Did you finally get her a phone? Because she didn't want to pay the $12 upgrade fee.
Well, first of all, I was trying to track down Miss Betty's refund from the fraudulent activity because somebody got a hold of five iPhones on Miss Betty's account, and Miss Betty still ain't got her refund, and she got to get her medicine. So I was trying to help her out with getting her refund.
So Miss Betty's son, the crackhead that steals the eye off the stove, done stole her credit card and got 5 damn phones.
Actually, it was her niece.
It was her niece did it. So that means the niece got 12 baby daddies and 8 kids. We'll figure that out later.
Well, ain't none of them got phones because Miss Betty caught them and sent them all right back to the warehouse.
Sent them all back to the warehouse.
That's elder abuse.
That's not elder abuse.
Yes, it is.
Miss Betty caught it and she turned it in.
Hey, Miss Betty's in New Jersey, and Miss Betty's a G. Miss Betty.
So Miss Betty was gangster. She said, "I'll beat that bitch ass." She just done. I will fuck her up.
You already know how they talk in New Jersey.
Yeah, they talk fast. They talk fast, and in cold too. Don't that bitch know I will throw her down the bread chute? You be like, what? I will give her a stomp down in my Timberlands.
I think Miss Betty grew up in Boston. The way she was talking.
Oh, that means Miss Betty got ties to the mafia then, which means not only is she gonna beat the bitch up, she gonna beat up her whole goddamn family. They gonna catch the children gonna come out of school and catch it by some other little kids. They gonna pay them. It's just gonna be a bad situation.
If that was my mama, I would have came up missing, and they'd be like, "Didn't you have a girl?"
She about to swim with the fishes. She about to swim with the fishes.
Yeah, I would have came up missing. My mother would have forgot my whole existence. She'd have looked you dead in your face. I ain't never had no girl.
Well, she the more into the check come.
I get paid time and a half after my shift. So go ahead, Miss Betty. Talk. How's that make you feel? Talk to me about it.
That's bad.
You remember on that show Breaking Bad where they was dipping people in the acid? That's what my mama would have did. I'd have smoked. She'd have boiled me away.
All right, so Kendra. So okay, so y'all don't know. I've been knowing Kendra for a very long time, right? I'm not gonna say too much about her business. I saw Kendra go boo-boo the fool one time. Her baby daddy. She went so bad on this dude. She called me before she whipped his ass. Called me while she whipped his ass. Then called me afterwards and said, I done fucked him up. And I'm like, what happened to him? He just don't know. I'm about to go fuck him up again as soon as I'm done with this conversation. That's just all I'm saying. I don't know how to describe that ass whooping when you call somebody before, during, afterwards, and a prelude after that. Huh?
I was trying not to kill him.
How do you try not to kill somebody?
If he needed his ass whooped, so I thought at that time. I've grown and matured, and I've learned that I put myself in the place of his mama trying to discipline him because he did some fuck shit.
How you discipline a grown ass man?
Wait a minute, because when I wanted to whoop somebody's ass, you told me I couldn't whoop nobody's ass. So wait a minute.
That is not true. That is not true. I said send the big one.
Don't bring my baby into this.
Yo, she got a 12-year-old son, right? He a big one. I'm tell me now listen. Yeah, let me tell you. That boy, I dropped this big ass box full of these bottles on her porch Now I know it was heavy. Liquor bottles, right?
Mhm.
All liquor bottles. It was heavy. This boy just walked up and picked it up like it was a piece of paper. Walked in the house. I was just like, you know what? I want to fight him. I know I'm going to lose, but I just want to fight him. That's the big one. You know, BC has no need to fight because she got this big son, and he ain't even the oldest. Oh, Lord, does she get a damn cat?
You got a cat.
Don't do it. I got 4 cats. So
Oh, so let me tell you about this cat. She's the cat whisperer now. So her children are Ace Venturas.
Oh, say hi.
Oh, Lord, what the hell is this? The cat game or something?
Free.
Kendra, if you go get a cat, you're
I'm
fired.
getting a dog. I'm getting a dog. Come here, Morgan.
I got one of them upstairs.
Right. The dog don't like the cat.
I'm trying to see if I can get the girl to come on the camera, but she ain't gonna fool nobody.
So
She's sorry.
BC's boys decided they had a meeting of the minds, right? They literally got together and decided who was going to save the cat from the dog and miss the school bus. So they elected Jalen because he looks more like her and he's the youngest. So he comes in. They done missed the school bus because they done saved the damn cat.
He missed the school bus. The other two got on the bus.
Yeah, the other two coerced him into saving the cat. Now they on their way to school. We learning. We don't know what shit. They done let Paula and Jalen.
Put the cat together.
Wait a minute, Paula and Jalen. But see, they know Jalen can get away with it because that's the baby. He looked like her, right? And she get Jalen. That he probably didn't have no shirt on, knowing Jalen.
He was going to school. He had a shirt.
That has no. Jalen won't put on a shirt till he is actually in the damn school. That look, how do you go? She went to Sam's Club shopping. As soon as they came outside, Jalen didn't have no shirt on.
He said it was hot.
Sounds like
Said
that.
it was we ain't talking about he done made it to the car. We talking about as soon as he walked out the door, whoo, ain't got no damn shirt on. I lose money every Sunday. We bet when we go to her house to see if Jalen got. Jalen he didn't have a shirt on, had his little drawers on and a blanket. BC was like, "Why don't you just put a shirt on?" He said, "I'm not comfortable like that," and just sat on the couch. Just he don't care. He just does not care.
This is my house.
Right.
I don't blame him. Let me get down to the weight I'm working on. Y'all gonna be mad.
I mean, I had those babies that literally. I mean, I'm from the country, so you know, as long as the important stuff is covered. Look, diapers. They were running around in diapers and pull-ups, barefoot. Like that's just.
We know this around here.
I do the same thing. I ain't even gonna lie because I don't wear pants. You know, it is. You come to my house unannounced, you will get I'll answer the door in my drawers. DoorDash, Pizza Hut. It does not matter. I pay the bills here.
Coming to my door, fucking around.
Oh, here go the girl. Come here, mama.
Oh Lord.
Say
Yeah,
hi.
damn.
All the cats, all my cats are downstairs with the girls.
See, look,
That's
she got that bitch face.
Right. How do y'all? So which is easier to deal with, cats or dogs?
Cats.
Cats.
Why do you say that?
Because
I
cats are
said-
fucking awesome. They fuck with you when they want to fuck with you. They are
They go the
self.
fuck away.
They are self. They as long as you make sure their litter box is cool. They got food and water. They are straight.
They don't
They're
need
straight.
you. Your dog will
They don't-
have
they don't
have
bark,
separation
they don't-
anxiety and chew all your shit up.
My dog, when he gets mad and has separation anxiety, he just shits in his cage. No matter
Or
what's
that.
I be so pissed. I'd be like, dude, it ain't even time for you to go out, and you're shitting in your cage.
I mean, sometimes I do prefer dogs over cats because my cats like to wake me up in the morning. Like, they make sure I get up and I get ready for work. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's annoying because it's like at 7 o'clock, even on the weekend, they're like, bitch, you gonna get up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I prefer dogs. I say cats because I don't have to take them outside. Now, eventually I will get a dog, but I like cats right now. But they act like they run the house. So that's the only thing I don't like about them.
Cats
But
got an
other than
attitude.
that,
They fuck with you when they want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
They,
Correct. I mean, all my cats are pretty lovey though.
Yeah, my cats will knock my door down. Like it's it's crazy because
Like
it's
our cats.
Well,
will
she's
do
still
like
new,
that
so
shower.
she's still learning the ropes. We cool because she can't jump up on my bed. She can try and climb herself up there, which is quite entertaining. But she's still new. She only been here a week, not even a whole
But
week.
I think it's funny that her boys had a meeting of the minds and elected Jalen to save the cat and bring the cat home and miss the bus, while the other two, which are twins, decided we gonna go on and go to school because
Then I got
Right.
threats from my daughter because my daughter feels that I waited till she went back to college to get a cat. She
yeah,
feels
she's
some
gonna her daughter kidnapped the other little dog, and I have a strong feeling when she comes up here again, she's gonna kidnap the cat.
Mhm.
type
also.
of-
Let me tell you a funny cat story real quick. So I have two cats, and I was having some company come over, right? And so I normally put the cats outside my room. Well, this night I thought I put both of the cats outside my room because I'm a cuddle. You know what I'm saying? I got the company. I'm gonna do what I do. So in the midst of doing what I do, I didn't realize the girl cat was still in the room. So the guy kept saying, "I think we need to stop. Your cat's in the room." I was like, "No, she's outside." And then I hear banging up against the door, and I'm like, it sounds like a grown man is banging on my door, and I'm like, "What the hell? Why is the cat banging on the door like that? He's outside." So you know,
Cat was saying, "Let me out, let me out."
so
Pineapple.
the girl cat is literally running around the room trying to get out. Her brother's banging on the door telling me to let.
Right.
So
It's gonna go down in here.
Pineapples.
so when I get done, because the guy was like, "Your cat," and I'm just like, I'm in this position where like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm finished. So I finished doing what I do. Right. I look down, and the cat she's around the room like, oh my god, oh my god. It was most
Really?
hilarious shit because he's at the door like, let her out.
Right. What is going on in there?
That is hilarious.
Where'd he go?
I don't know where
He
he
just
went.
left us?
He ran away.
Oh, okay.
He's heard this. I think he's heard the story before, but yeah, it was just hilarious because the cat was just like when I finally opened the door, she was so hysterical. She ran out of the room so fast, it was hilarious. So now I make sure that they out of my room.
So basically, the cat was just letting you know, look, you ain't gonna be doing all this while I'm here,
Right. Not with me.
not with
No,
me.
yeah.
I want to be pretty.
Yeah, I thought she was out, but what she used to do is go hide underneath my bed, and she'll be so far back that I didn't see her. So when I
Well,
thought
she
she was
learned
gone,
that day, didn't she?
she learned that day because she was underneath my bed, and I was doing what I do. She was like, "What the hell?"
Right.
Traumatized.
Traumatized kitty. That damn cat
Look,
was
True feels
traumatized.
some cut come on, and the cat just go crazy. The cat just go
That's
batshit
probably
crazy.
why her anxiety is. That's
Let me
probably why
get
her
the fuck up
anxiety
outta
is still
here.
fucked up.
That's bad, Joe. You and the cat is seeing the therapist. That's bad. Cat got anxiety issues. Yeah, that's y'all both just fucked out. So Kendra, let me ask you a question. So you are a nurse and you've been in this field for quite some time and stuff. What is your take on this whole vaccination type thing, the variants and all of that? Should people get it or what?
No.
Don't get the vaccine?
Yeah, I got it. And then remember when I was up there working and I got COVID? So when
Hmm.
they were doing all the test stuff, like they can see the markers for your childhood vaccines and all that stuff. They couldn't even see the markers for the COVID. I'm like, the people came to my job and did it. Like we didn't do it in house. Special people came, and I got the little card. I said, so what y'all do? Give me the sugar water? You can't find none of it in my body?
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. And they're like,
So-
no, I'm not redoing nothing. I got my card. I'm good.
Wow. Because I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to mandate the vaccination and even the booster shots to make it a part of everything.
COVID,
They're gonna have to because they already coming back talking about every 4 months because it's only good for like 90 days. So they gonna make it to where quarterly you gonna have to get a booster shot.
Yeah.
Oh
But
wow.
like you gotta think like the common cold's a type of COVID. Eventually your body can learn to fight it. But y'all tweaked and messed with it for control, basically. 'Cause it's like,
Right.
the flu shot's not mandated and it is brutal when you get certain
It's worse than the
It's
COVIDs.
bad. So,
Way worse.
Why weren't we wearing masks on H1N1 and H1N3 and all
The
that?
bird flu, the cow flu, the chicken flu, the BC flu, all them type of flus.
Didn't we have that skin disease that got here too?
Yeah, Mercer, SARS.
No, it was
The-
the one where your skin was like falling off. What was it called? The one that they get. It was bad in Africa. What was the name of the skin disease?
Talking about Ebola?
Yeah, Ebola. I remember they
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. Ebola
yeah,
came, like,
Ebola has got here.
Yeah, they had the Ebola stuff going around.
and it's like,
They had the
come on,
Bobby
man.
Bublé stuff going around. All that type of stuff is not right.
Yeah, Ebola.
But yeah,
I
it's
think
like
that was the
your body
scariest
is
one.
really built to do a lot of stuff, and they don't want you to because you got to pay to go get care.
Right.
It's just a big game of guess and check.
So I feel like they're going to end up doing another shutdown, or, I feel like that's coming sometime this year.
Because it's like my thing was like when I got COVID at that facility, I did a test when I got in the building, and then I did one. What was it, like 8 or 9 hours after my shift ended, or whatever, and it was positive. It's like, how come I wasn't positive when I got here and now I'm positive?
Right. All right, so this is what I want to do, y'all.
It's a lesson in being clean too, because that's what I learned from that facility. It was like I'm looking at all this staff not gowning up when they're going in rooms, seeing all these CNAs and nurses and stuff with the nice fresh hands and nails out to here, and it's like, girl, your hands are supposed to be ashy by this point in the shift from washing so much. You don't have time to keep. You're not supposed to be lotioning up like that either. Yeah, like that.
Well, first off, not only did BC just prove that she has an alcohol problem because she popped the top and it made that sound. We're gonna have to get her some help. Okay, so I want y'all to see Kendra's reaction when I say this. Before they do another shutdown, we all have to go to the Waffle House.
I am so with that. Like, when are we doing that? Can we schedule it like middle March or something?
Don't you have
Listen,
to get a shot to go to the Waffle House?
I got my card.
listen, Kendra.
No, I mean, like,
Listen,
I'm just like a tetanus shot or something before you even go into the Waffle House. Like,
listen. What she's saying is I have never seen a clean Waffle House. I agree with her. All Waffle Houses look dirty. Now,
They do.
Kendra will drive 45 minutes from Topeka to Powder Springs just to get to a damn Waffle House. That's how much she loves Waffle House. I don't like the little ass tables at Waffle House.
If you
we don't like
see
little
me,
tables nowhere, but I don't see why we should have to suffer because you don't like little tables. Figure it out. Stand up.
Pretty much.
if you see me doing that, just know it's something tall, chocolate, and thick up in that bad boy, and I'm coming.
In the Waffle House,
I know his
That too, but,
schedule.
like, I will
I'm
do
getting
it
there
for
when
the,
he start work.
What you
I
call
will
it?
show up with the push-up bra. Like,
browns and
hey.
I think we should all get together and go ahead and hit up the Waffle House just for
I'm with
Kendra.
it. I'm with it.
Next time, when is the next time you're gonna be down in the city?
Next month, because I'm going to be working at some Leewood place. Oh, there's another one up there. I gotta look at the schedule.
So she comes down to the city for work, guys. She's a nurse. She be literally in the city all the time. Like I said, she's been a friend of mine. What is the quotation marks for?
She comes down for work.
I used to say the same thing too. She might as well move down here because literally
I'm working on it.
she literally is down here more than she is at home. The only reason why she go back to Topeka because she got kids, and she don't even like them half the time.
No, I love them. They stress me out.
I love my kids to death. I just can't stand
And
them.
they spoiled, but like they mine.
BC, we know your kids do not stress you out. They just do things. They act like you in different stages. That's all.
I just
Yeah,
like practicing
I'm gonna
making
work
babies.
by the
That's all.
What you say, Kenny? You just like practice. I'm gonna need your little ass. You is just too. It is side. It's today's side piece day. It is happy side piece day, y'all.
Yay!
It is.
Yes, that means all Valentine's Day products are 50% off.
Yeah.
But check it, like you could have a Valentine and a side piece. That works too.
I don't see
Like,
nothing
holiday.
wrong with that at
All
all.
loved and hugged up and things. And then today, I got
Mm. as long as you don't beat up your boyfriend slash husband like Kendra whooped hers, you are just fine.
I don't do that no more.
That's good.
Okay, let's see if you don't do it no more. Did they give you your gun back yet?
No.
Then that means the case ain't been resolved yet.
Okay.
First of all, are you obviously you need that? Like,
She didn't need it. Kendra can use her hands. She was terrorizing him.
you don't
At
get to
that
sit
point,
at the table with us because you want to bring up a sensitive Soleil. Why are you even? That doesn't even. You don't even get to sit at the table with us.
Why I get to sit at the table with you?
I did what I
Listen,
thought I had to do, and now I realize it was wrong. I should have just cut the situation out.
you should have just let me whoop him like you intended to. I'd have put him in a trunk, drove over a bumpy road, and let the car go in the Missouri River.
Like, the way I'm looking at it is like, this is me stepping in a place of discipline with him. And I'm not his mama. He knows what he's doing. He's grown. So you go do that over there and let me keep my peace.
Right. But I'm happy she's not in that situation no more. She's prospering.
Friend of mine, so
That's the way it's supposed to be.
you know,
Did she say you said they're friends?
yeah, we're friends still. We just
Oh
can't-
wow.
Yeah, she
You
beat
whooped
friendship
my
into
ass.
him.
Mm-mm.
She beat friendship into him.
I see. That's crazy.
I'd be your friend too after you whoop my ass and you done called somebody 3 damn times during the course of you whooping my ass. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be your
we're
friend.
friends right now, and I could be in prison, and this wouldn't even be happening if I hadn't called.
Right, you right, because I sure had to talk your ass
I
down.
drive my car up the stairs to get him. So come on now.
Yeah, I do remember that. She drove the car up the stairs.
If it wouldn't have
wow.
started doing like this, I was going over that motherfucker. And then, like, you know how you put your arm back to realize, you know, so you can back up? So I was trying to back my car back down. I realized my baby was in the car. I lost it.
Oh wow.
So what are we gonna be eating at the Waffle House?
The cheese covered hash brown special, like 6 or 7 pieces of bacon, like 4 toast. I'm about to, you know me, I'm about to go stupid.
What about you, BC?
I think I've only eaten at Waffle House one time, and that was like back when I had 2 children. So
Really?
You were sleeping on Waffle House.
I'm so shocked about that.
why? Like,
Yeah, it's
I don't
not.
know,
It's
it's
not.
kind of like
I got an
it's my
IHOP.
drug of choice.
Wait a minute. Dottie J said, "What is Waffle House?"
You gotta understand, she is a white black lady. I hate to say
She's
that.
a white black lady, and even white people know what the Waffle House is. They had one off of 75th and Quivira.
Ain't that
She
one
lives
still in
in
Grandview?
By St. Luke's. What's that got to do with anything?
Right.
She
Yeah.
lives in Northern California.
They got Waffle Houses in Northern California.
I'm talking about
It's
white
like a
people.
ghetto IHOP. It's like an IHOP Denny's combined on the ghetto.
She said, "Ha ha, I'm white." She is not white. She is just light skinned.
No, you'll get to know Dottie.
I like Dottie. Dottie's dope. So, all right,
I mean,
if I was to go to Waffle House, I'm gonna get the blueberry pancakes or the blueberry waffles, the hash browns with the cheese and the chili on top.
I did
I
have
love
the. I don't know about the chili, but I did have the hash browns. I remember I had like cheese and tomatoes added to it because I like some hash browns.
Tomatoes sound good too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
What about you, Keita? What you want?
You know what? The last time I went, I
So,
had
are
a
we getting
steak and
drunk
omelet.
first?
That was pretty good. It was a nice little steak, so pretty good.
You said what, Kendra?
Are we going out first or what?
I don't know,
I'm-
but now that you're saying that, you know, I got a Waffle House right down 635.
6:35.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just thought about that. Like,
Which means she's gonna get off this call and go to Waffle House.
I might. I mean, I got
That's-
cheesecake. I don't know. I might.
Wait a minute, Dottie. We're gonna have to have Dottie on the show because I can't let this one go, ladies. She said, "Ha ha! I like country music and mayo is my spaghetti."
As long as she eating it, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah,
we
my
all
kids
just
eat.
like
My
this.
daughter eats ranch and spaghetti, and I don't know where the hell she got that from.
I could do the ranch on the spaghetti.
Yeah, as long
No.
as you eating it and you ain't wasting
Right.
it, you what you
Yeah,
do, boo.
yeah. This-
I put worse in my mouth, so it is what it is.
I don't know what the hell that part just went totally around my head and back when
Don't
she.
play.
So yes, we can go get fucked up. We also gonna have a chicken burger on the way.
I'm gonna wear my whore dress because damn it, I spent $17 and I don't feel that I got my full $17. I don't think I got my full $17 out of my little.
Wait a
whore dress.
minute. What type of dress?
What's
It was a whore
like,
dress.
I'll
That
have
was
my
a whore
titties
dress.
out.
Oh,
Did you
talking
say-
about United Elegance?
You said your whore. Wait a minute. Time out. Did you say the whore dress?
Yes, but everything stayed in. So yes.
We do not know that if it was a dress because stuff fall out in dress.
Nothing fell out because I practiced with the tape. It took me a minute with the body tape, but everything stayed in with the body tape.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah,
it was,
I
it was
can
quite
attest.
painful.
It did stay in there.
It stayed in.
Everything
So they
stayed
have
in.
a section. So wait a minute. Let me get this right. So they got a section called whore dresses in the clothing set. I totally missed this. I need to take some people
They're
there.
party dresses. They're called party dresses.
I mean, it's a bodycon dress. It's a bodycon dress, so it was very tight. I mean, it was, but it's a dress.
It's a come get 'em dress.
It was a nice dress. I give her that. It
Yeah,
was a
but
nice
I didn't
dress.
want nobody to come near me, so there was that. So that was kind of awkward. But
So you can't wear a come get 'em dress and not expect nobody to come near you. That's just
but I-
asshole backwards.
But
sure I can.
that's
I took lots of
misogyny
pictures and posted
right
them.
there. That's
So-
misogyny. You say that.
No, but I'm just saying. How do you expect? Okay, as a grown man who likes things, and I'm the type of man. If I like something, I'm gonna go talk to
Don't touch.
him. But what's the point of you even coming out there? Because I'm gonna want to touch.
Because it makes me feel good. I didn't
Yeah,
know
don't
you
touch
could
me.
touch me. I would
Stranger
because I
danger,
wouldn't.
don't touch me.
Did you say stranger danger?
Yeah, don't touch me. I don't care how cute I am. You can look at me. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't grab my arm. Don't touch me.
Yes, I'm
Because
doing
if you
it
start
the whole way.
grabbing stuff, I'm gonna start grabbing stuff. Then it's gonna.
I don't
be
care if I
awkward.
walk past you 15 times. You better breathe in the good, because they know I have my Bath and Body Works on. You know I was smelling good, so you
Yeah.
can smell me all you want to. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
See, the last time you said,
If you start grabbing
See, the-
stuff, I'm gonna start grabbing, and then I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna be more aggressive than you. So
right? Well, see, the last time BC told somebody, "Don't grab nothing," she almost got kidnapped. So we had to.
Country did almost kidnap me.
Country almost kidnapped her.
That
And
motherfucker
the
was
set-
talking about putting me in the trunk with some bleach, and it was very
he had
awkward.
he had plastic bags in the trunk, and I was like, "Why do you got
I had to
plastic
go
bags?"
fight him. Nigga, I don't trust you now.
He said,
No.
"Oh, this is Club Brothers," though. He literally said in the middle of the Swope Park. He was trying to kidnap me in Swope Park.
We wasn't gonna let nothing happen to old BC, to BC.
Yeah, I would have had to throw hands.
But you know what? If he'd have said that to me, I'd have been like, "Look, if you can pick me up by yourself and get me to that trunk, we go together." Ain't no-
And then
If
he
you
turned
can
around and
pick me
picked
up
up
and take me
Cello
to that
without problem.
by
He hiked
yourself?
up Cello like it was
yeah,
nothing.
we go together. What you
He
talking
picked
about?
up Cello like it was nothing.
No, I'm saying, I weigh more than y'all.
So the fact that she said,
What you
wait a
mean,
minute, here's the
I'm
funny
100
part.
pounds?
So here's the funny part. She said, if you can pick me up and carry me, we go together.
That part, because I'm 200 pounds. Like, I'm
Do
just
you
not
know what?
physically-
That's a workout, and I don't know if my bank account is going to support that because, you know, I know my food bill is high. We both, I'm going to have to stretch first. It's a good thing I know nurses and stuff that can heal me up and stuff.
Back in the
Yeah.
day, ex-husband, I used to go running on Tonga Trail because, you know, I was bigger than I was trying to get back to my track weight and stuff.
I'm a good girl. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm evil as fuck.
What was you
But I
saying?
would go out there running so nobody would see me running like a girl when I was big. And he's like, somebody gonna kidnap and rape your big ass. So at that time, I was like 275 pounds. I'm like, I wish if somebody could come get me like that, they can come try it.
Yeah.
Come see what happens to you. And not only that, it's like, I'm a Marine's daughter. I wish you would. Sweetie, we don't cry, honey. Come get it. You don't have to shoot me. You ain't going to get to enjoy
You know,
it.
I had somebody try to rape me when I was running too. Didn't last well.
You can't rape the willing.
Okay.
That point.
They didn't know that, right? They found out later. You know, when they was up under the bed and stuff. But that's a whole nother story.
But they running like the cat was, trying to get out the room, screaming pineapples.
Especially once they got you to a point where they could rape you, they were probably like, oh yeah, he said Nikki.
Right, yeah, because
I'm like, hold on, you trying to start?
Right, that's what I did. I was just like, she told me, she said, her question was, she said, what if I take it? You ain't got to take shit, motherfucker. Hold on. I was naked before the statement was ended. I locked the door. She said, why you locked the door? I said, because we going to touch some shit up in here. I mean, you plan on taking some stuff.
What did you used to call that shit? Oh my God, I can't remember what you called it.
You know,
I cannot partake in this conversation. I don't feel right. Like I feel.
We're Scorpios. I mean,
yeah.
Hold on, time out. BC, stop. You got 5 kids. You've had enough penis in your life to understand that this is not a game. Everybody know that you nasty too. We have seen your memes.
What are you?
She's a Scorpio.
I'm an Aries.
Right.
Aries?
No, Nikita's an Aries. BC's a Scorpio. She got 5 damn kids, so I know she done fuck some motherfuckers' heads up.
Are you an October Scorp or a November Scorp?
I'm a November Scorp.
That makes it even worse.
Okay. No.
11/12. 11/12.
Now I'm gonna say this:
my penis's birthday.
90% of the time I'm a good girl. That's just a small percent of the time I'm not. But 90% of the time I'm
I got a great heart, but I'm the evil hoe.
I am very good at being bad.
That part. But I don't hide it anymore. I don't try to be innocent or none of that.
I don't either. That's why the hell I was out there in a little dress on the night of elegance. I may have looked ratchet, but I was still more elegant than a lot of them that were there. No shade.
Not the fact that she said I might have looked a little ratchet, but
yeah, we need a do-over because that was a waste of my time. Like,
I think the only reason, and I'm gonna say it again, I know New York is gonna see this. The only reason why we had that event because he was drunk and they ran up on him when he was drunk. He wasn't thinking clearly, and we got roped into this. That's why I'm trying to get Kendra to move down here to Kansas City so I can get her in Cypher and she can come hang out with us.
I'm working on it. I'm hoping to be there by August. Dottie too.
that's what's up.
So y'all heard that. By August, if she's not here, we're going to take her to Topeka with a U-Haul and be like, look, let's just go.
We can go visit my son. We can go visit my oldest.
Nope.
Take him some cake and some pasta.
So let me tell you about her son. This boy was so high, he put cold pasta in the microwave.
With cake.
With cake.
That he made his little brothers make the plate.
That he forced his little brothers to put on the plate. It all went into the microwave.
Together.
He was high. He was so high. No. Her daughter was so high that she
party and she went to bed.
Right. She forgot. She forgot that it was her graduation party. House full of people here to see her. She is passed out in her bed. We seen her twice. She went downstairs. Look, she went downstairs to smoke the weed, and she came back up and was gone.
Here, and as the night progressed, her bun
it came all the way down to the side. Like it started literally on the top of her head.
Spot on her head until finally.
Like the bun started on top. By the time she got done with that weed in the bed, it was on the side looking like another ear.
That sounds like a good time.
You know, and her son Brandon,
and all the moms, we were just drinking butterscotch. We were just drinking Dr. McGillicuddy's. Like, look, we made it. They graduated. Shit.
That sounds like a good time.
It was a great time until somebody found out that their daughter was pregnant after she made 12 plates of food. But we ain't gonna say no names about that situation. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yes, we can go to Topeka. We can visit Brandon because he gonna get us high before this situation.
And so he lives in town now. Give him my number because I'm bringing it back.
Oh my! You did not just illicit drugs on my show live.
I did not. You up here telling the code, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just
Tink stays in Topeka too. His friend
Who the-
Tink,
yeah, pass
the light skinned chick with the grill. That his friend Tink.
oh you. That was a dude. I thought that was a dude.
No, that was Richard. Richard was the one that got shot in the foot. But Tink,
No. That. Wait a minute. So that's a girl.
yes, Tink is a girl.
I thought that was a dude.
Were you smoking?
Yes, but that was a dude.
Lord, he caught a contact. No, Tink is a chick. Her girlfriend was there. What are you talking about? You know what? Whatever.
I thought that. I guarantee if you put a picture of Tink up right now, they gonna be like, that's a dude.
Wait, what?
Short hair, sagging pants, gold in the mouth, flat chested like anybody else. I mean, Jayla got more nips than her. I'm just saying. I'm not nothing bad against her, you know. She was cool as hell. And then the other boy, he had a bullet in his leg and he just hobbled around the whole damn house. He just wanted cake and weed. I mean, it was a night to remember.
But they was
Everybody-
too old, but that's why you take pictures.
Yeah, and she is still drinking. You must ain't got to work tomorrow.
No, I gotta work at 2.
That is so sad. I'm on here with alcoholics and
I'm not an alcohol. I had 3 shots.
only 3.
Yeah,
How many more you plan on having after that?
that's it, boo. Because you know I'm a lightweight. I smoke my liquor.
She says she's. That's that sound. That's how you know that's an alcoholic right there. That sound right there.
Yeah, I don't do none of that.
And then how you know she an alcoholic? She tapped it to make sure it was closed. Straight alcoholic.
Are we drinking? Look. Are we drinking the same thing? Well, you
Niggas.
got regular.
Oh yeah, y'all both got Parmesan.
Yeah, I got that tequila in the kitchen, and I had too much of that already.
I don't drink like that because I get to making phone calls and it just I'm gonna be on the
Girl,
Me
you
Too
get raped
movement.
and shit.
Yeah, we don't need no phone. Put the Casamigos away. She has a whole bar in her basement.
I see.
And I'm trying to be a good girl, so I'm drinking water and calling
Not
it
me.
good.
Like,
So next time you in town, Kendra, make sure you let us know. We gonna all hang out together.
I'm down for that.
We can all hang out. We can go to the Waffle House after we get fucked up. We can go to some party and crash it.
Well, who's gonna drive if we all fucked up?
Uber,
I can drive because, like, if I'm jigging, I can drink. So
Uber.
I can drive. I don't never. Get
I don't drink in public like that. Y'all know what? Y'all can come out to my bar out in Olathe with the Mexicans.
I bet I don't. Ain't nobody
I-
driving to Olathe, pimp.
Why not? I'll drive.
Nope, that's entirely too much melanin in a vehicle in Olathe.
That's right off the highway. Trust me.
It doesn't matter. There's still highway
that's
going through.
because
Like I said, that's
you're
too much
with
melanin.
We
You
can
in the
go
car
out.
by yourself is too much melanin. You add no.
Listen, we gonna go out there and kick out there with Julio and
They gonna
Javier.
our foreheads and think you done kidnapped some white women, and then they gonna pull us over and be like, "Oh, fuck this." Nope.
And as soon as they pull us over, I will be disabled. Trust me. I have a handicap tag to prove it. I got paperwork to prove that I'm disabled. So we are good to go.
And then I'm gonna get charged for sexual harassment because don't let them be cute. You
that
cute and
part.
a job.
That's
Don't
right.
let me find them. Like, baby, hold on.
No, I mean I work out there. But see, like I'm out there on Sundays, but I work at this. It's a Mexican bar out there, right? And they are cool. It's all circus music, big pointed toe shoes, sombreros, and they're having fun. Like they drinking 2-step and go home. Although when they do the cumbia music, the fast one, it'd be like a bunch of rats scurrying around, but it is hilarious. And the thing about it is they buy nothing but like beer bottles. There is more beer bottles. Modelo, Stella, and Coronas, the 3 major things that they drink out there.
Dos Equis.
All of that. But I mean, like everybody got a goddamn Modelo. I'm like, is this Modelo night?
I love the Negro, though.
They got that too. They sell them in a pail. They got these little gray pails with ice. It's like 6 or 7 of them for like $50, and they buy them like 2 or 3 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't be surprised if somebody with some pointed-toed shoes and a sombrero wants you to come dance with y'all, but
Hispanic
I
men
can
love
salsa,
Tata.
cumbia,
Hispanic
merengue,
men
what you
love
wanna do.
Tata.
Oh, I got that for days. You know.
I was gonna say Hispanic men love
Look.
Tatas. I don't know why, but they just love them some Tatas.
Mine down here right now because I ain't got no brassiere or nothing. But they look.
well, that way it's
I'm
settled.
The more I work out, the smaller mines get. But I still got a little something.
Well, that's fine. It's settled. We gonna go out there and cumbia with Javier and Alejandro.
Merengue too.
They do all of it. I mean, it's what I like about it. Honestly, though, they have fun. It's a breath of fresh air from dealing with
It's a
niggas.
vibe. It is. I go out with my homegirl all the time. Like she takes me to these little Mexican bars. They all have a good time. Everybody loves you. They hugging each other. You don't have a drink? Let me buy you a drink.
Right. I'm women. I'm sitting there in my full vest, my tack gear, my gun on hip, my baton, and then the damn karaoke dude was like, "Hey, security!" I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to sing a song in English for you and have a drink." I'm like, "I'm working." Don't worry about it. So the owner of the club comes over. They started singing some song in English. This fool brings out this bottle of Dos Equis. I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm working." He said, "That's okay. Everybody drunk. They go home." So now here I am drinking shots. I'm like, I swear, I hope nobody start fighting because I ain't gonna be no good.
Oh, cause you security.
Right here, I'm sitting down. He told me, "Take your vest off. Be happy." No, you're paying me. I'll take 1 or 2. Then it ended up at 5 or 6. So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm gonna go stand outside.
It's all fun and games till you fall off that stool.
Right.
I don't have a stool. I have a chair. Thank you very much. I don't need to fall off. I sit
Y'all
down.
can all picture what I'm talking about though. Duck's sitting there like.
That has happened before. I was on the stool and I was so tore, but it was a house party. The funny part about it that I was at a house party and I'm like, "Yo, I don't need nothing else to drink." They kept on making these fruity ass drinks, more like a drink special. No. I got a cousin that you need to meet.
Learned about drinking people's suicides and kamikazes. You should.
All right, Kendra, we gonna wrap this up here, but I'm gonna tell you about my crew that I hang out with. This one over here named BC, she had these cherries that was sitting in alcohol for 12 damn years. Between her and my little cousin Drinks, who makes drinks for a living, they got the whole damn Swope Park drunk. Listen, the dudes in my car club, the dudes in my car club are old school niggas, right? Mm-hmm. They drink Remy, Hennessy as a deterrent.
Will had tears. He had tears.
That's the only 2 things that they drink: Remy and Hennessy as a backup. These 2 heifers done got these niggas with these fruity ass drinks. One of them sent his daughter over there talking about, "Can my daddy have another drink?" So he can't be seen with the damn red cup and stuff. We out at Stacy's party in the back of the truck. Everybody fucked up. What I mean by everybody fucked up, BC mama looked at the grandbaby and said, "I don't even like your daddy any goddamn way." Yeah.
So fucked up.
Her mama, I love her mama to death. They said it's time to go. Nikita's like, "Mama, let's go." She looked at the grandbaby, was like, "I don't like your goddamn daddy any goddamn way. Let's go." The daddy is her son.
She was so messed up when she got to the house. It took her forever to open the screen door. Then she got pissed because she realized she had another door. And I'm just like,
like they got, like I said, we got some old school niggas that Remy.
No, JR just tapped in. JR is gonna be the one driving us to fucking Waffle House. We got to ride in his old school.
Man, JR full of shit. That's my dude, man. I've been trying to get him on the crew forever, man.
He got an old school that that's why we can't be together because he be faking and shit. But JR gonna come through and he's gonna.
He gonna come through, man. He gonna come through. I'm gonna get him to come through.
And he's gonna drive us to Waffle House. He is our Uber driver.
Hey, I'll pay somebody.
Listen, whenever we go out, I'll make sure everybody get home. Because first of all, I'm too cute to go to jail. So
look, I don't do too much drinking out in public anyway. But
hey, time. If I'm gonna go to jail, this is the time of year I need to go because it's the only time I'm gonna have bail money. That's how I don't want to go. But like if I have to go, it needs to be around this
I
time.
was in jail for 9 days, and that was enough for me.
I went to jail
Yeah.
for
I
went to jail
It was
for a couple of
absolutely
hours.
horrible.
And
It was
that's
like
enough.
the longest 4 hours
But here's
ever.
the thing,
Like,
like-
he was watching the Chiefs game, and it was horrible. I couldn't remember nobody's phone number. It was not
They
cool. It was
play
dirty.
in your face in there. They really
And
play
then they put me in there with a
your face.
prostitute, and she only had like 2 teeth.
I was
And
with
it
the
was
meth
awkward.
girls. Like in the little bookend, they had me with these meth addicts, and I'm like, I told the guard, I said, look, girl, if you don't move me to another cell, I'm gonna paint the walls with these folks. They're coming down off meth, and I can't stand drugs.
And then I saw somebody I went to college with. Like, I'm looking at him out the window, and he's looking at me like, "What are you doing there?" And I'm like, well, "What are you?" And that was right when Akon the song came out. So we both locked up. They wouldn't let us out. But I mean, he had to stay.
So check this out. So JR said, I'm going to come through, but gas too high to Uber the Caprice. So we got a couple of more comments real quick. Lamont said, what's up, y'all?
Hey, Lamar.
And then Benji said, I thought I was the only one. And he said, I saw BC pop that bottle. That's just sad.
Benji. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm so
right.
Face.
So listen, we gonna go hang out with Julio and Alejandro out there in our sombrero.
JR drives to Olathe. I will ride in the old school to Olathe, but that's it. That's all. That's it.
Why'd you have to be the old school in Olathe? I can drive.
How about we just give him the gas money to pull it out there?
I drive. I don't drink out in public like that. I'm not a big drinker out in public.
Well, you're no fun.
I
didn't say I wasn't going to drink, but I just don't get fucked up like that because I had a friend that died in a car accident. Hey, so JR said BC still beefing.
It depends. You taking me to Waffle House? Like, we can squash the beef right quick if you taking me to Waffle House. But if you're not, then fuck you.
Why are you so mean?
She said what she.
Because I'm light skinned and I'm short and I wear glasses and I got a big forehead.
Baby, I got a big forehead. Like,
me too.
You know what? I'm gonna see if JR gonna tap in since he's commenting and stuff. I'm gonna see if.
Baby. We got the gas.
I mean, the gas ain't no problem. Like I said, I'll take us out there.
Well, we got your meal too.
We're not all gonna feed me a little car. Like, once I start drinking, I want to start two-stepping, and I'll be in the back seat just moving around.
I have. While you talking, I got a whole nother SUV. I
need to get two-step lessons because I don't know how to do
that. And we can fit in my car. It's only us 4. We got a Buick. We'll put somebody in
my brilliant personality. I need a whole space to myself for my brilliant personality.
That's why I have a sunroof. You can stick your big ass head out the sunroof. That'll solve the whole problem. Forehead, glasses, hair flapping in the wind. You'll be great.
I wear glasses too, but
that's what I'm saying. I wear glasses too. You'll be just fine. Yeah. Just stick your head out the. If not, I got the trunk. I can put the seat down and you can put your head in the trunk. It's easy access right there. Leave the trunk open.
You know what, JR? We will stop beefing. Hit him on lightweight because he over here talking heavy stuff. Do something to make me feel better. Matter of fact, I'm hit the Players Club. Hit me. Do something to make me feel better. Put his head.
Well, number one, JR is my partner. He gonna side with me. He ain't gonna side with you. He gonna side with me.
I know, but I can do things to JR that you can't. So
that is absolutely true. You will get the old school after that situation. He will hand you pink title and all.
I'll add it to my collection of cars.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we'll put it like this. At least this one will be in your possession.
Wow. Too soon.
Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. I'm trying to see if JR tap in. I sent him the link for him to tap on in, but his country ass.
It's too soon. That was. Look, she just showed the bag. I don't even know what was in the bag, but now.
What was in the bag, Kendra?
Blunt dust.
Who?
Blunt dust.
Blunt dust.
I know,
You
but it's the type of bag. It just made me want some Chinese food for some reason. I want some egg drop soup.
It's the little Habib Mark bag.
Well, did y'all see the news they gave the lady that owned Telltale an award and stuff? She been in the hood, only Chinese spot in the hood for the last 50 years.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
Yeah, like she's literally been in the same spot up for 13th and State.
I mean, she done cleaned up the hood. Look at all the cats that she done kept out the neighborhood. All the little
All
dogs.
the, I mean,
she done cleaned up the neighborhood.
Don't do us.
Hey,
don't do
I
us.
still fuck up some Chinese food. I saw
I mean,
the
I'm
other
not
day.
Chinese. I'm not
I
Chinese.
saw a
got
delivery
Japanese
truck at the
food.
Chinese, and by the time I realized it was an actual delivery truck outside of the Chinese restaurant, I couldn't get my camera up fast enough. And by the time I turned the block to come back, the truck was gone. I said, "Son of a bitch," because you don't ever see a food delivery truck at a Chinese restaurant.
yes, you do. Yes, you
No, you
do.
don't. No, you don't.
It's not a food delivery truck. It says laundry on there. They got to be up under low key. They're getting imported stuff that they're not supposed to have. You just telling all the secrets. When you see they ain't even got a wash machine and dryer in the place, but it's a laundry truck.
Y'all was
Hey,
so-
whatever it is they're cooking, I fucks with it. It tastes good. I just want some.
Well, I'm just saying. Now they did clean up the rat problem. I mean, they cleaned up all the cats, but they left all the rats
Hey,
out.
My mama Asian. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
You know my mama Asian. Don't do that.
I know your mama's cool as hell. I'm just saying.
I didn't tell you I don't make this and this.
Oh.
Wake up, Nikita.
I'm here.
No.
My stomach is acting up.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. This is Boo Boo the Fool, right? Why do women wear push-up bras?
Because it makes you feel good. It makes your outfit look good. Like, what are you talking about? Like, once you
So
got
is-
sitting up and you got the right shirt and stuff on, you know what I'm saying? It makes you feel
Makes
good.
them sit up high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
But
don't
then-
know.
they start here.
I don't,
and then
so I
the
can't.
kids
I've had
dress
big
different.
chests since I was like 12, so I'm over these
Yeah.
things. I've nursed my babies with them. They gonna hang how they hang, and that's how it was in them dress. That's why I was happy everything stayed where it was supposed to be in that dress. Cause
So
You get the things with the full nipple cover, and you pull the thing, you tape.
yeah, I mean, I got some body tape, and it was my first time ever using the body tape, and so I had to tape myself. It was interesting, but we got to work. I'm just saying, like,
so with the push. So why do y'all call it a torture device then?
because that thing is
I don't call it a torture. I don't call it
strapless
a
bra.
torture device. It is what it
Strapless
I
bra.
like
You gotta think, once your titties reach this level, they like here, right? You put them back up here for too long, they're like, bitch, what is going on, man? Like,
So they're forcing their way back to its normal.
Or you gotta have a
Right.
strapless bra, and that shit gotta be so tight to keep everything
Yeah.
in. And then, like the
Yeah.
end of the night when you take it off, you got them
You bring it like
grooves,
this.
and like your body is just like,
yeah.
The indentions don't go away till the next day, because like that, it has to be tight to keep
Right,
everything.
because they have the
Damn.
fish bone. When you're a larger breasted woman, you don't get the cute little your bra got fish bones and shit in it.
Fish
I
bone.
used to be a big woman. I
Shoulder
know.
pads.
I used to be a lot bigger, so I know. I know.
I don't have
You
those
get the little
experiences. I found the
pads
right
with your
bras to
bra
push
strap
it up.
because if you don't get a good bra strap.
See, I thought from what I heard is you got to find the right bra to be
do.
comfortable.
You do. And
So
then the
is
right
there a
bra-
lot of options?
The right
There
bra
is.
is not gonna be a $4 bra from Walmart. If you want, you
It's
gotta
not.
find a
If you
right
ain't spending
bra.
$40 on it when you a large breasted woman, what are you doing?
So I was told that Lane Bryant got the best bras for large-breasted
They
women.
They do, as far as comfort
I-
goes. Yeah,
I
I've
can
been
say
buying
this.
Lane Bryant bras since I was like 16. Mm-hmm.
I can say this. I've been blessed with nice. Yeah, I've been blessed with some nice chests. I ain't had no kids, so they still thick. So I could wear a $4 bra or $50 bra. It still looks good. I like to take a lot of pictures, so I like to put on push-up bras and put some clothes with it. It just makes me feel good. I'm grateful that I haven't had that experience where I gotta feel like I'm tortured or I got dents in my skin. I put on a nice bra and it is.
I
what it
literally
is.
have nerve damage because my titties are so heavy.
Yeah,
I mean,
mine
at
is-
one point they told me I
mine is
needed to have a
still
reduction because I was so big. I mean, I've had it. Like I said, I was a 36C by the time I was 12, so I've always had a big chest. And then I've had 5 children. I nursed all 5 of my children, including my twins, at the same time. So the way I look at it is what their purpose was. It's already done. You gonna get these titties whether they hanging down to my belly button or
Look,
up over my
I'm gonna
shoulder.
say
I
right
really
now,
don't care.
the
You
bra
still
come
gonna
off.
fuck. So
They going
you
down
get
a
what
couple
you
inches.
get, and you don't throw up fits.
I'm
I got
just
chest up here and breast down here.
I'm just saying.
Mom
So,
said it's pretty
so
good.
is it a okay? To answer this question, so if you have a guy that's into breasts, right, and he he lets you know that he's into breasts and he wants to be all up in them, is that a bad thing for women or is that a good thing?
I
For
used
me,
to
it's
slap
bad
the shit
because
out of
that's
my ex with my
PTSD.
titty. I would chase him around and slap the shit out of him. It was good times. Like one time I poked him in my eye accidentally. It's just something satisfying about slapping the shit out of somebody with your titty. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
Not for me.
Apparently
Like,
I'm
my
weird,
titties
but
are
whatever.
like a no. I really don't like you to fuck with them unless I'm coming type situation because I got PTSD from breastfeeding. So I just you put your mouth on it, I might swing on you real fast. Like I don't.
Oh wow.
With me, I like foreplay. I like the intimacy of it. So
See,
if
and
you
I
know
don't.
what you're
How do you
doing,
get into that?
but it's just like if you know what you're doing when you get to the chest area, then you can do what you do. But as long as I get
I can't
mine,
do. I just want to have sex. I don't want to do all that heavy petting.
But see, like I said, I done nursed babies, so mine it was food. It's not anything intimate at all. When you walking around, you got a whole kid on your
Exactly.
like it lose, and it's not that I don't have feeling, but ain't nobody got time. Come on now, hey, we get to the show. I got shit to do this morning. I gotta be at work in the morning. I ain't got time for all that.
Right. Can you bend me over real
I'm
fast?
different.
Like, we don't
I'm
need all this
different.
extra.
I like the intimacy. I like the kissing. You know, sometimes
But
we just
you're
get
an
at it.
Aries though, so I get it.
Yeah, but I like intimacy. So only thing that irritates me is if you. My biggest thing is don't brag. If you're a man that likes breasts, I just don't. I don't like anytime a man brags about what he likes and what he's gonna do. That means the sex is gonna be terrible. I like a man that's just gonna go. And when we close the door, then it comes
Surprise!
out. Then that's when you got the best time. But if you get to bragging about what you like and what you're gonna do, I'm already gonna be like, I'm turned off. But you just let it come
Yeah.
out. Yeah, you just you like you
But
said, you just show
don't touch
me.
my breasts until I tell you to. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Y'all
If
got
you-
too many damn. Y'all got too many. Hold on, time out.
I still need a sugar daddy. To
Hold
any
on,
of
time
our
out,
listeners-
time out, time out, time
To
out.
any of our listeners, I still need a sugar daddy. So just know, fuck with me, I'm gonna take you out of the room and slap
listen,
you in the
listen.
face.
I'm just gonna be honest with you right now. Ain't no sugar daddy gonna give you no money, no sugar. You gonna have to give some sugar, some titties, something. It's just a part of the contract.
I said I'll slap you with my titty. I will literally slap you across the face with it.
Because okay, the reason why I asked this is though because a lot of men are like that. A lot of men want to be affectionate with women, and there was a conversation that I was having in a group about a month ago. Is a lot of women of today are not as affectionate with foreplay as what it used to be when we were growing up. I don't know why that.
Or you just gonna whisper a whole bunch of bullshit in our ears, lies and everything else, and you not even gonna, and you ain't even gonna stand on it the next day. So fuck it, just get to it. Let's do what we do.
Right. Do you want me to suck and swallow you or
You
not?
go home.
Now, see that right there is what y'all doing right there is that's called a quickie, right? Which is not a problem. You just come in. I ain't got to hear your mouth. You ain't got to hear my mouth. Let's just get in and get it over with.
For some hours like that, but I want you to come and fuck. Don't make love to me. I don't need that. I'm not in love with you.
But that's the problem. This is a lot of problem that the guys are having nowadays. It's just that the whole mental aspect when it comes to having sex is lost. It's really just more mechanical than anything. So when you take, hold on, stop, hold on, let me finish. Hold on, stop, let me finish. Regardless of what you've done and what you did in the past, every guy is different. And this is a conversation that a lot of guys are having nowadays with women. And the way that they're thinking is because you've been beat up so bad in the past, sexually or whatever the case may be, when it comes to somebody that really wants to be that way, that is sexual, all the feelings and emotions are out the door. It's basically just rudimentary. It's just come in, you relieve stress, I relieve stress, we go on about a bit, going in, beat your back out and go home. If that's fine, that's fine. Me, I don't give a. Ain't nobody hurt me. Listen, ain't nobody hurt me because I can give it to you how.
Like, I'll go find her. Where's she at? Bitch,
Time out.
Let me say something.
Hold on. Before Nikita, before you say to you, BC, I can give it to you however. If you want to slow, rough, pull your hair, throw you across the room, put you up on the thing, you can get it however you want to. I'm what you call. Time out. Listen, calm down. Hold on. Nobody hurt me. It ain't me. Because me, I'm fine because I'm what you call an equal opportunity employer. You know, if you want me to throw you across the room, I will throw you across the room. You want to get hit with a fire extinguisher? Fine, no problem. If you want me to touch the back of your neck, I will do that. I'm a Scorpio. I'm king of the Scorpio tribe.
But you're
When
not
I, when I,
Like
I
a fire extinguisher. Like that's just.
I'm just saying, if that's what you want, I know how to please you. You know, that's just me
Who
personally.
the fuck wants to get hit upside the head with a fire extinguisher? What kind of females do you fuck with?
The ones that pay money for that type of stuff. So if you're gonna pay $500, I'll throw a fire extinguisher at your goddamn ass. But anyway, that's not the point. We're just talking about
What the fuck?
we're just talking about feelings and
What do you do
emotions
that
and
at?
stuff. We're just talking about feelings and emotions. Is it still a thing nowadays in relationships having, or is it gone?
So I'm
It's
gonna
not
say
gone.
this. In my experience, I've messed with younger guys who show me more affection. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna speak on my experience, nobody else's. As far as like my sexual experience, most older guys want to get in and get out. I've dealt with younger guys that actually who have taught me, who has taught me, it's more than just sex, it's affection. So I'm used to that now. So again, I don't mind it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you just gotta. My biggest thing is just don't brag about it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because most guys that brag, they don't back it up. But you just get in there and do it, and you got confidence. I don't mind it. I don't know what other chicks you've been dealing with, but they don't like affection. That ain't me. But we'll just do. You know what I'm saying? You pick
That's
me up,
me
do
though.
all
I'm
the
not
other
an
stuff.
affection
We
girl.
go
Like,
together.
bring the dick
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
movie.
That's just me. Other people like things differently sexually. I like the affection and the kissing and the hug. And like I said, it's been most of the younger guys that
Sometimes.
have taught me,
But like,
that have
with
shown
your
me that,
boyfriend, but like
yeah. So
somebody
even
I'm
like
just fucking, no.
I mean, even like even if we're like just friends with benefits. Sometimes I do. That's just me personally. Even if I'm just fucking you, sometimes I do like the caressing and the foreplay. That gets me going. Because once you get me going, I'm like I do more. So that's just me personally. I don't know what other women they've been messing with, but I'm just like me,
I like to be
baby. I
wrecked
like
and go to
it.
bed.
That's just me. You know.
You like to be what?
Wrecked and go to bed.
Okay.
Like I'm sitting on ice currently. Shit, that's all right.
Okay. That's a new one right there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm me. I like things differently. It is what it is.
What about you,
I mean, but I
BC?
get it.
I plead the fifth.
You can't plead the fifth. This ain't no court. So
You're November Scorpio. I already know.
I mean, I can't really speak because contrary to me being a Scorpio, I'm not for everybody. So the person, I believe you
don't
gotta
have
be.
to be for everybody.
I believe you gotta be comfortable with the person that you're dealing with, and when you're comfortable with that
then you
person,
can do some
you do all kinds of shit that you might not necessarily do otherwise. Comfort is very important, and so that with the comfortability comes the intimacy, and it when you're ready to go, you're ready to go, and that comes to be it a drive through, down the highway, pulling over, all
You
over.
know?
Like I said, I just
Someone
create
just
stoppers,
measure real quick.
but comfortability is like the most that right there leads to
It really is.
intimacy
It
because
really is.
again when you feel comfortable with somebody, all you got to do is give them a look. Like you ain't even got to say shit. All you got to do is like that's it. That's all.
I
Boom.
got one question. Which drive-through was you in? Because you said drive-through.
Missouri side because I mean I got places like
So because I'm doing a drive-through. I ain't done a drive-through yet.
The industrial park in Edwardsville.
I mean, I done hit every metro high. Like I made it a point. I done hit every metro highway around. Like I said, I mean, there are people in Kansas and Missouri side that probably done seen some shit they probably ain't had no business seeing, and down truths, down. All I'm saying, but it was with the person I was dealing with at the time. So there's that.
Giant elevator. That's fun.
That's fun too. Like there isn't anywhere like I haven't really at least once. There isn't too much I haven't done at least once.
Same.
So
So let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. What is with the anal shit that y'all be on? Like, can we stop that? Can we make that a crime?
No, because if it's done right,
Sodomy is
it's
against the
cool.
law.
You gotta be in the right headspace to do it.
I've
when
only
you
had
in the
one
right
headspace
headspace, you ain't gotta
experience
have
where it
no
was
lube.
like
You ain't
fantastic.
when you're in the right headspace and you're comfortable. It just happened. Like ain't no, you don't need the lube. You don't need the
My
extra shit.
scalp was on fire every other time. Like I just can't.
But you gotta be relaxed. And you gotta be comfortable. That's the biggest thing. Is you gotta be
I
relaxed.
can
And you
do
gotta be
about I can do the bowling ball grip. That's it.
Anal is awesome. What the fuck you getting a stick
No,
out for? Anal is awesome. That's all I'm doing.
I'm
I
saving
cannot-
that for
like,
my
I
husband,
mean,
and he only gets
I'm
that
not
twice
even
a
gonna
year.
lie. Like when you do orgasm from it, it is like I was on Saturn, but like to get
It
there,
is beautiful. It is beautiful. And then if he knows what the fuck he's doing, so you in one and you doing the other, and it's it's a beautiful thing.
It
It's a
is.
beautiful
It can be, but it's hard. Like that's definitely husband shit. She is.
Yeah,
correct.
I'm saving that for my husband. I've done that with one
That's
person.
who I did it
And
with.
he wasn't hung
and-
like a horse, so it wasn't too bad.
Well,
I've
That's
had other-
important too. That is
Buy you a
important too.
PlayStation.
Yeah, but I've had
You can
other
have
guys
this ass
offer,
like
and I'm
shit.
just like, baby, you got a baby leg. Like, no, like I'm saving that for my husband, and
I
he
mean,
gets it.
again,
he gets
you
it.
gotta be comfortable. It's all about angles. It's about
Yeah.
you gotta be in the
No,
right
man,
But you,
headspace.
can't,
You gotta.
but you can't do that with everybody. Like me, when I get married, he gets it for one holiday and for his birthday. That's it.
Oh no,
That
when
was
you
what I was
you
on. See, there you go.
you,
Real.
I mean, you gotta have a towel because again, you don't want to cross contaminate. So if you're gonna do that, that's either the end all be all, or you gotta take a moment, wipe everything down before you know, it's a process. But again, that's a whole night.
It's a lot.
Like I said, there's a reason
The
why I had to
nothing
get a
cream that
restraining
you gotta
order.
Put on in stages. That's
There's
a
a
lot.
reason why I had to get a
Yeah,
restraining
you're
order.
doing too much. You're doing too much. Just some alcohol and some lube, and you be alright. Put some Neo on. You be
I ain't
good.
even gotta be drunk. I'm just saying there's a reason why I had to get a restraining order.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I cannot. That
Yeah, I
that
can-
is
I can-
Okay. So hold on. Let me be the
He
moderator.
out there ready to have a whole heart attack. He don't know
Well,
what the hell.
no, I'm fine. I got my stick ready. So, that's why I don't wear no drawers when I'm doing shows like this. You got to go beat something up afterwards, right? So, from what I've just taken in all of the situations, I've gained respect for UBC, because you were just like, fuck it, I ain't even got to be drunk. Let's just give it to me in the ass. I'm not mad at you. I'm with you. That's fine. I mean, I had to pull out the stick on that one. But I think that it is important that when you are comfortable with somebody and you're in that right headspace, that it shouldn't be no limits. It shouldn't be no time frame. It shouldn't be. Now, Nikita did say you get a holiday and a birthday.
Yeah.
If I say I do, and I done put a ring on your finger, birthdays and holidays is the least of my worries. I'm just gonna let you know right now. That means we done been through the bullshit. We done been through the ringer. Fuck that. Just when I call you and hit you that text message, be like, listen, I just done put the overtime in. I need to say you. Fuck all that. But we gonna get out of here, y'all. We done been here 2 hours. This is the longest show that we've ever done here. But we want to welcome Kendra to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. Everybody give her the claps.
Did you know Tuesday is the day of Scorpio and Aries? Did y'all know just a little astrology fact for y'all?
I know.
We also have a full moon, which is why all those fucked off ass customers was calling on some fucking bullshit. Tomorrow's the actual full moon, so if you work in customer service, be ready because people are just off the chain.
Pray for me. I'm working with dementia patients tomorrow. Like when
You
the
should
full
definitely
moon
have a
happens,
push-up
old
bra on
people-
tomorrow.
The movie Gremlins.
I'm gonna say this because my mother had dementia. My dad actually had Alzheimer's before he passed, and I mean this in the.
My mom
But
does
the
too.
good news is, if you do fuck up, they're not gonna remember. So there's that.
They're not. But
I get to
like,
work from
they're
home, it
cool.
is
Like
what it
they're
is.
the best there ever are during the day. As soon as the sun goes down,
Yeah, that
all
sundown.
of them
Yeah,
wanna
that sundown
fight.
stuff.
They're tripping.
Yeah, that sundown stuff is. You gotta
A
get them in bed before.
a 90-year-old woman will knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, you gotta get them to bed before that kicks in because
Just tell you
they
that right
man,
now.
they get cranky as
That's why I'm
man.
working day shift on the full moon because I'm not fucking with them.
All right,
Miss
y'all.
Betty, Grandma Betty can get it. Grandma Betty can get it.
She can get it.
Yeah.
Give
So,
her some cussing and some melatonin and hey, go night night, ma'am.
like I said,
None of
Kendra,
that shit works
she's
on the full moon.
so Kendra's a good friend of mine. We've been friends for a lot of years. through Lady Gaga's situation and all. She's a huge,
Yeah.
she's a huge Lady Gaga fan too.
Lady Gaga's cool.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. You know you my heart. Let me pay some bills.
Lady Gaga's cool.
Let me pay some bills real quickly.
Pictures of Deacon. It's such a big kid.
I know. I saw it on your Instagram and stuff. So let me pay some bills real quickly. You are listening to the First Amendment Let's Start Tuesday podcast, where we talk about the things that don't nobody else want to talk about. Ain't no subject taboo. You can catch us on our Facebook page at the #1 Word Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. You can also catch me on YouTube full time at Dominic McKinney, DOMANICK Also on Snapchat at Dominic29. You can also cash app us at Nico42 if you want to be a blessing to the show, or us ourselves as well. We're on TikTok at Dominic41. I'm also on IG full time at Dominic29. You can catch Brenda Castleberry at IgMcNaticScorp at Facebook and TikTok and all them other places like that too. We also have the crew here. You can hit Nikita up too at all her social media platforms at Nikita Hightower. This show is also sponsored by the KC Tax Factory, where you can go get all your legal taxes and stuff done. Please watch my show 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to pay some bills right now. Parmesan ain't endorsing us right now. So, we will get some Parmesan later on. But this show is sponsored in part by the KC Tax Factory over there at 6205 West 62nd Street. I will have all the link in the descriptions and below. If you want to get your taxes done, please go hit up my man Mike Reeves. Also by the Cyber TC, the Truck and Car Club, where we use our platform to enrich the community. We are a community action group as well. Also, we have a new sponsor, the Chicken KC, which is down off of 1407 Southwest Boulevard, which we will be doing a partnership with hopefully here in the next 30 days. They are a proud sponsor of the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. So, yes, the Chicken KC, that is CHIXENKC.com. Please check him out at 1407 Southwest Boulevard. He does amazing things down there. He's a small business owner. Or food is great. I was down there today, got some great food. Go holler at my man Anthony, very good friend of mine. The food is awesome down there. He does great things with chicken and stuff like that. So Kendra, thank you. Nikita, thank you. BC, I'm glad you guys are on here. You know you're more than welcome to come back to the show anytime. You family now. Since you're going to be moving down here, we're trying to, don't make us come. I'm telling you, if I show up with a U-Haul truck with Nikita and BC, we just gonna pack your shit and go.
Hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You know, my son works for his father, who owns a moving company. So say less.
So say, yeah, we got you covered.
Which moving company, Love?
It's Johnson, I think, something like that. My son's name is Brennan.
Okay.
But yeah. You can't miss him. He's a white guy with bald, and he had hair when I was with him, but then he got married, and the chick made him lose his hair. So.
And her son looks just like her with white people hair.
Yeah, my son looks like Patrick Mahomes. You can't miss him.
So like my son. My son looks like Mowgli.
That is so funny. So I'm gonna call y'all the Cat Crew.
You know it is.
I'm gonna call you. Right, I'm gonna call y'all the Cat Crew because every last one of y'all got cats and shit. Just ridiculous though. But I want to thank y'all for coming up to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where the title of the show is Boo Boo Da Fool, D-A, Da Fool. So we're gonna get out of here. All right, we're gonna get out of here though. Don't hang up, y'all. Let me close out. I want to talk to all three of y'all real quickly though. But thank you for calling the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. And as we always say, peace.